Well, this game has had some stick about being one of the worst Resident Evil games ever. Resident Evil 5. But is this one really as bad as everyone says it is? Everyone bangs on about how great Resident Evil games are, except this one. Now, I've never really got into the series to begin with. I dabbled with the first one, but found the tank controls a fucking nightmare, so I didn't bother with another one until this game came out. Resident Evil 5 has Chris Redfield and Sheva Alomar on a mission to find and kill Albert Wesker, and Jill Valentine is by his side. Massive spoiler for you there. I don't care.
Here, coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
You start off in South Africa, where you'll be attacked by hordes of these dickheads. You have to make your way through them to find the exit. You'll have a pissy little handgun to begin with, so you'll need to be accurate to kill them. Always aim for the head when possible to reserve ammo. Your on-screen display shows your health, the weapon that's currently equipped, plus ammo remaining. And above your health is Sheva's health and current status. Sheva is by your side to help out here, and she doesn't do a bad job. She will call for help if she's badly injured. And leaving her for too long will result in her death, which means you die too, so make sure you go and save her. Your inventory capacity is yet again limited. You have 9 blocks to store items in, and when you try to store ammo and health, this becomes very restricted. At the end of each stage, you can switch out items to help you. You can store as much as you like in this hub, such as weapons, ammo and herbs. If your inventory is full during gameplay, then you can get Sheva to pick up any herbs that you can't carry, and she'll instantly help you out when you're low on health. Whereas if you need to use yours, you have to open your inventory up and select a herb, then use it, giving the enemy plenty of time to kill you. You'll need your partner to go a different direction in some cases, to go and open a gate from the other side. You can interact with her to boost her up ladders and platforms by using the circle button to sync up with her. You can also use the same button for when she's pissing around somewhere and you need her to come to you. If you have trouble finding where to go, or you've lost your bearings from all the killing you've been doing, there's a map you can bring up in the corner of the screen. This will show you where the checkpoint is, but it doesn't always give you an indication of how to get there. There are hazards to avoid, and worst of all are the infected with dynamite or fire arrows. You could be in a huge brawl when one of them starts firing at you from a rooftop. A swift RPG to the head will resolve this issue. Getting stuck in a crowd of wankers can also be overwhelming, and when you're aiming your gun at arm's length, you're going to have trouble shooting someone who's breathing in your face. You need to be ready for this sort of shit all through the game. You can use a melee attack by using your machete, but again it's not that helpful when you're face to face with them. So, you'll need to run. Run like a fish, away from the crowd and then turn around. But as you'll find out, it's like turning a bus round in an alley. But there is a 180 degree move that you can pull off, so you're facing them instantly. You're going to use this one a lot. The bosses are big ugly fuckers that can take most, if not all, of your ammo. They do have weak points, and these are visibly obvious. Quick time events may pop up unexpected sometimes, which can be fatal if you're not on the ball. There are plenty of breakable objects scattered around, such as wooden barrels, vases and crates which will contain either ammo, herbs or treasures. I'd advise grabbing everything you find if you're a beginner at this game, as it will come in handy later on. Also hidden in the stages are shields you can shoot, which will contribute towards bonus items. There are plenty of weapons to acquire as you progress, and you'll soon discover your favourite. Bigger doesn't always mean better. I use the handgun that I upgraded for some nice one-hit kill headshots, the rocket launcher for crowds of enemies and bosses, and I like to use the shotgun for close encounters. This game is intense. You'll have moments of silence, but even in that space of time you'll be on your toes waiting for something to happen. When something does happen, the music creeps in and your heart rate will go up. As long as the music keeps playing, you know that there's at least one more enemy nearby. In later levels, enemies can become a lot harder to kill, and will take some serious ammo to put them down. But whatever you do not lose concentration. Bear with this game, as once you've got through it, you can add infinite ammo to your next game. And this for me made the game more fun. You can fire RPGs non-stop at enemies, or just fill them full of bullets without the worry of having to use your ammo sparingly. Another nice feature to the game is the online co-op mode. If you're hosting, then someone else can partner up with you throughout the campaign. This helps out a lot, especially if you've already beat the game. or they are shit hot at it. Even today the servers are still running, which was a nice surprise as I got some enthusiastic players on board. Except you, Christian, you quit like a bitch. You know, some people do have to stop for a piss. You can upgrade your weapons to make killing the infected a piece of piss. This is why collecting every coin and jewel is so important. Outfits can be unlocked too. Not that they are very good, but the option is there. But, is this one any good? I don't know what everyone's moaning about. I think it's a great game. First time playing is fucking solid to be fair. But join someone on co-op who's very skilled and you'll get through the game a little bit quicker. The music is brilliant and really keeps up the ambience. As I said before, it gets intense when it needs to be, and this is a great indication of danger. Sound effects are as good as to be expected, there's plenty of action and explosions, and the graphics are stunning for the PS3. And this was a relatively early title for the system. You do have to think tactically through this game and never just rush around hoping just to run and gun. It has its flaws, which I found mainly down to manoeuvrability, but this can be overcome with practice and patience. It doesn't demand a high price for the PlayStation 3, in fact it's less than a fiver, but you can always get the remastered version for the PlayStation 4 for a few quid more.